I love this old truck. This thing is 45 years old. It's got a few scratches. Nothing that prevents it from doing his job. But the best part about something like this is that you can pretty much fix it with a shoestring. You know, I doubt it that anything built these days will last 45 years. You know, this truck probably never spent one night in a garage. It's a little worn out. Just been having trouble keeping the door closed when I'm driving around with it. It's not mine, but I'm still fixing it. the plastic is broken. The fact that it comes apart is pretty cool. I was hoping to find some of the metal components worn out so I could repair them, but it's the plastic. The plastic is broken, and I guess it would take some kind of a 3D printer to print this piece of plastic, because I may be able to find a replacement latch, but individual components for the latch, no, that would not be. So nope, I'm gonna put it back together, put it back in. Hopefully it's not worse than it was. I can still use it tomorrow if I need to. Five-year-old plastic. Yep. That's all. Okay. It's not better, but it's not worse. The danger is when I'm driving around, the door actually will open. So it's a good idea to hold on to it if I'm driving around the bend to the right. There's another great feature about this truck. It's from an era where seat belts weren't the thing, so you can legally drive without a seat belt. I know some of you are gonna say, oh, but that's dangerous. Yes, so is riding a bicycle on the road, a motorcycle, doesn't have seat belts. Pretty much anything is dangerous. So, yeah. Battery's a bit low. Come on. $45 old. Yeah. Runs like a Japanese clock. I love it. dually. Door is still closed. No power steering. Who needs that? Self-canceling signal lights. Who needs that? Your shift is a bit sloppy, but normal for a 45-year-old. Pumps usually open the door. It's best to hold on to it. Works, not everywhere, but most of the steering wheel rotation it does. I think it's surprisingly, or not surprisingly, but very smooth. It shows 223,000 kilometers on the odometer. It's possible, I guess, short trips around here, mostly for work close to home. But 45 years later, could be 1,223,000. Best to get underway in second. First is really low. I'm guessing first is for when it's loaded. Believe it or not, this truck has a legal capacity of 2 metric tons. So if you have it fully loaded up to get underway, especially if you're going uphill, it would need a very low gear. And that's what's in this gearbox. It's got a very low first gear, because if all else fails, you can always make it up the hill in first. Gears are pretty low. Imagine I'm already in fifth gear, and we're traveling at 45 kilometers per hour. It's from back when most cars had 50 horsepower, maybe 100 if you had a fancy car. Oops. It's a lovely day to go for a drive in the old Dina. that's a good idea. Thanks. A little slower than I thought, but turns out this is actually the fastest bit. Just do it down a little bit.
I want to chip it.
No, it's okay. Yeah, well, just go down slow. Yeah. Can I have one at a time? Anyway, give me just one. These bros do this super fast. Well, that was it for this week. Not the most productive week here, I'll say. Although I did manage to put all the tiles on that first pane. I spent most of the week away from here. But I think next week I'll be able to do quite a bit of the roof. I noticed that this installing the tiles, although it looks slow, is actually the fastest part of the roof. I do have a pretty good system to install the metal strips now, and it's going to be the cuts on the tiles where the roof panes meet that's going to be a little slower. It usually takes a team of professionals a week, maybe 2 weeks to do a roof of this complexity. So it's going to take me quite a few weeks on my own, but I'll be doing a lot of other things. It's not going to be just the same, every day. I also don't like to work like that. But yeah, I have to smoke some bacon next week, or maybe start tomorrow. I have to make a smoker, like a quick drum smoker. I've been curing these 2 pieces of belly that my friend gave me for a week now, so they need to get on the smoke. And yeah, there's a lot of other things that can be done if the weather's good out here. But I'll be spending most of my time up on the roof. I definitely want to see that wrapped up as soon as possible. So yeah, it's more about my endurance, doing the same repetitive work, hour after hour, day after day. So yeah, wish me luck. Right now I have to go make some dinner. Today we have arroz de lula.
Arroz de lula.
Wait, I still have a lot of. Let me see if it's right. Actually, it's very soupy. It's good. A malandrinho.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. How much water did you put in it?
Just the usual. The squid, they have a lot of